name mine stream, raw gameplay, camera, etc. So I'm gonna show you how to put on the gameplay, and the sound and everything, and a few things that I've had trouble with that weren't in other tutorial videos. So, alright. So the first thing is you got these plus and minus buttons. So this is to add full scene, add source. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna click on add source, and you have all these lists of different things that you can add to your scene. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring up the gameplay. So we're going to capture device, add source. Okay, so I've already tried adding a new one, and add source. Okay, so I've already tried add source. You're seeing it. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to bring up the gameplay. So we're going to capture device, add source. Okay, so I've already tried adding a new one, and I think the way down the recording is not going to work because I have it already on the stream. I don't know what the problem is with it, so we're going to go ahead and just add existing. And I'm going to go through the steps of what to do. Okay, so now we have the gameplay. From my PS4. One thing you want to check out, you want to go here, go to properties. This is the screen that's going to pop up for whenever you do a new source. This is going to be the same screen. And so you get to choose like right here, like what you want. So you want to choose this one. Let's see if it, yeah, so it's there. Okay, and so the one thing that a lot of people on YouTube missed was the audio. The reason why the audio for a lot of people is messed up is if you go here, go to configure video, you come here, and then you have HDMI and you have analog audio. And you want to do HDMI audio. You want to make sure you're on HDMI because if you do analog, it will not work. Okay, so then you can pretty much keep everything the same, and then you click done. Okay, so this is the part where I show you how to, or show you the correct settings on your PlayStation 4 for your audio to work, okay? So you got your main screen, go to settings, go to, I think it's system, I believe. Yeah, alright, so you want to make sure that your enable HDMI device link is checked off, and so is your enable HDCP. You want to turn both of those off, okay? I'm not for sure why the Elgato will not work if those are on. Alright, so make sure those are checked off. Okay, so for the audio part, which is probably the part you're here for, or the most important part, you want to go to, I think it's audio or devices and audio devices. And if you have a USB headset, I don't know if it's different for like wireless or however it goes, but a USB headset is suggested. I would go with the Astros, you know, best headset out there. I'm not sponsored in nothing, but I've had my Astros for almost 5 years, bro. Same headset. I gotta get a new pair, I know, but ain't nothing wrong with it. Alright, so for your output device, you want to do TV or AV amplifier. Okay, so this is where you can hear everybody talking. This is where you can hear your chat. Because if you don't have this, you're only going to hear gameplay and mic if you have a separate mic. So you want to make sure that it's on TV or AV amplifier where you will not be able to hear anybody else. And then your stream will probably get bored because you can't hear anybody and you sound like you're talking to yourself. And no, you know, that's kind of weird. I mean, not weird to talk to yourself, but on the game time to yourself. But anyway, so yeah. So you want to make sure it is on a TV amplifier, TV or AV amplifier, and then just turn your TV down so they can't hear you. Because nobody wants to play with somebody with an echo. Nobody wants to hear themselves through your mic, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, and you also want to make sure this is checked off so it doesn't automatically switch every time you turn on the PS4, you know what I'm saying? Because if you turn this on, it's gonna connect to the headset, and then you're not really gonna think about it, and your whole stream is like, I can't hear the people you're playing with. So you really want to make sure that's checked off. Keep it checked off. All right. And other than that, I think that's it for.
Sour, sweet, gone. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another video. How are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing well. Let me know in the comment section below. What have you been up to? What's going on with you? Let me know. I'd love to hear what you have to say. Today we have another tutorial that continues to challenge the question, do we really need capture cards? I'll be showing you guys in Streamlabs OBS today how to input a video source of your PS4 gameplay without using a capture card straight to your computer. Literally no cables, no wires, nothing. Just your computer and your PlayStation. That is all you'll need, hardware-wise. You will need to download a piece of software called the PS4 Remote Play app, so get that on your computer. It's compatible with Windows and Mac OS, so you won't have a problem there. Install that as you would any normal application, and you'll be set to go. So once you have the PS4 Remote Play app installed on the computer, you can go ahead and launch it, and then just make sure that your computer and the PlayStation 4 are on the same network connection, and then go ahead and press start. And the Remote Play app will start to look for your PS4. Once it finds it, it will start turning it on, so you will see it come up on your TV screen. It'll turn on and everything. And here's the picture. I was playing Fall Guys last. Yes, I was. Now, one thing to note here, if you immediately start picking up your PlayStation 4 controller, you press the PlayStation button and you're trying to use it with your console, you will disconnect from your Remote Play session on the computer, and you don't want that because you want to be able to record it, and you have a black screen now, so it won't work. So don't try pairing the PlayStation 4 controller with the console right away. There's another way you're going to want to use the controller, and that's by pairing it with the computer itself. What you have to do to pair the controller with your computer is first you want to press the share button and the home PlayStation button at the same time for about 3 seconds, and you should see the back of this start flashing in just a moment. There it is, you see it flashing. And now I want to find the Bluetooth settings on my computer and then select connect. There it is, it's connected now. So now if I go back into the Remote Play app, you can see that it does work with my controller. Not too much of a problem here, a little bit of input lag I can feel, but it's not that bad. If the input lag from the controller to the computer to the PS4 Remote Play app is just unbearable, you can do the 2 PlayStation Network account method, where all you'll need to do is use one account to do the Remote Play session, and then you're going to need to use the controller to log into a different account so that you'll have the controller paired directly with the PlayStation. It's a little bit extra, but it'll work. Check out the video I did right here where I go in on how to do that specific method that I just mentioned. So now that you have your controller hooked up with the Remote Play application, you're ready to input this source into Streamlabs. So within Streamlabs OBS, in one of your scenes, you want to go to your sources and select the plus button to add a new source. Now, if you're on Mac OS, you're going to want to add a display capture and add it as a source, name it whatever you want, and whichever monitor or display that you have your game on, that's where you want to have your display capture. I'm going to draw this out a little bit, and I just full screened the PS4 Remote Play app, and there you go. It works just like that for Mac. And if I want to make sure I'm recording the gameplay audio from the Remote Play app, I'm going to be using my multi-output device on my computer. And then within my Streamlabs audio settings, I can select one of my auxiliary devices to be the iShowU audio capture and select done. And then any audio that's played on my desktop will be recorded in Streamlabs. Now, you Mac users won't automatically have the iShowU audio capture of multi-output device. You'll have to install those. I left links in the description below, but if you want to figure out detailed in the tutorial on how that's done, here's a card. Check out that video, and I'll show you how it's done. If you waited through the video to see how it's done on Windows, it's so much easier. It's a similar setup, but this time when you add a source, you want to add a window capture. Add the source, name it whatever you want, and then you can select the window of the PS4 Remote Play app. And then just select done, and you're good to go. And recording desktop audio on Windows is super easy. It's a built-in feature. You can literally select it as an option within your audio settings. That is all there is to it, guys. You don't need to use a capture card to get your PS4 gameplay footage into Streamlabs OBS on your computer. Of course, if you have any questions, sound it off in the comment section below. And when you're ready to disconnect your controller from your computer, all you need to do is press the share button, home button again, just your computer, and your